This deck is sure to make your opponents rage quit. Let's take a look at my no energy stall list. Welcome back to the channel, Little Flexers. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I know you're in for a treat. Guys, thank you for all the support here on the channel. If you like the content that you see, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Helps me know that you like what I'm putting out, and also lets you get notifications daily when I post a video. Let's get into the list. So this whole deck revolves around Pokemon and trainers. Again, there are no energy in this list. We have no way to attack. We have no way to do damage. We are just using Pokemon and trainers to try to mill out our opponent. How do we do that? Well, the most important card to this list is the Munchlax. Munchlax is a basic Pokemon with free retreat, and it has the ability Snack Search. Once during your turn, you may flip a coin. If heads, put a card from your discard pile on top of your deck. If you use this ability, your turn ends. So, of course, you know, it's a high risk, high reward type of thing, but you're not attacking anyway, so you might as well use a Munchlax ability every single turn. So Munchlax is really nice for recovering hammers, it's really nice for recovering gust effects, really nice for recovering Pokédolls and the like, just getting you back one card per turn if you flip heads on the ability. We also have, as basic Pokemon here, the Absol with the Dark Ambition ability. If your opponent's active is a basic Pokemon, its retreat cost is colorless more. And this is a really crucial Pokemon for this deck because a lot of what we are trying to do is stall active one of our opponent's support Pokemon, you know, generally non-attacking Pokemon, and just have it be locked in the active. So something like a Dedenne or a Crobat, we want to gust that thing up and prevent it from retreating, and Absol really helps us do that. The other Pokemon that we have here that is a basic Pokemon is our Phione, the Whirlpool Suction ability. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may have your opponent switch their active Pokemon with one of their benched Pokemon. If they do, discard all cards attached to this Pokemon and put it on the bottom of your deck. So Whirlpool Suction is kind of like a pseudo gust for this deck. In a lot of cases, you'll see an opponent come up with an attacker, but they don't really have much on the bench, or they have one main attacker and everything else on the bench is a support Pokemon. Phione is perfect for those scenarios. Just general disruption that is automatic. We have a couple of evolution lines here. The Altaria is super good for this deck against specific lists. The Miraculous Charm, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon V and Pokemon GX. So if you're facing against, usually VMAX decks have a really hard time getting around Altaria, unless maybe it's something like Scorch, which plays the Volcanion. But generally speaking, there are a few decks out there that really just fold to one Altaria. Now you'll notice that in the list, I've only included a 2-2 line of Altaria, and you might wonder why that is. Maybe, you know, you're thinking I should go up to 3-3 or 4-4, but I think at a certain point, you kind of, with a deck like this, have diminishing returns with the amount of Altaria that you play. Realistically, you only hope to get out one Altaria, and honestly, if your opponent can go through one Altaria, since we're not doing any damage, they can pretty easily go through 2 Altaria and 3 Altaria. So it's not really for trying to get out as many Altaria as you possibly can. It's just to get out the one to help in specific matchups where they don't run a non-V, non-GX attacker. We also have another evolution line here, the Alolan Muk. Now this might be the MVP of the deck with the ability Adventurous Appetites. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may look at the top 6 cards of your opponent's deck and discard any number of item cards that you find there. So top targets are Switch, Scoop Up Net, Air Balloon, these kinds of things that can allow your opponent to switch in and out of their Pokemon. We want to get rid of those with the Alolan Muk. The nice thing about Alolan Muk is that it pairs very nicely with the Scoop Up Net, so you can go ahead and drop 2 Alolan Grimer and then Scoop Up Net the Muk, play it down, and then scoop it up and play it down again for a total of 2 Muks in a turn with that Scoop Up Net combo. And that's something that I like to do very frequently. We also have a couple other ways to increase the retreat of the Pokemon. We have that Absol, like I was saying earlier, and the Galar Mine. We play a full count of Galar Mine because it is pretty important to have it when you need it, and also to, you know, try to counter your opponent's stadium whenever you want. So Galar Mine, the retreat cost of both active Pokemon is colorless more. Now Galar Mine, important to note, it doesn't just work on basics, it also works on evolution Pokemon. So just keep that in mind when you're playing this deck. We've included a Cynthia and Caitlin line. I felt like the Cynthia and Caitlin and Tag Call version of this list is going to be a little bit better suited for us than the version that we were playing earlier. This is, again, I just want to point out the final edit of this deck. So what you might see in the video is we've made some modifications as we've gone on. This is kind of what we've settled on. So some of the things in the video might be a little bit different, but still the same overall concept. We're still trying to stall our opponents active. We're still trying to run them out of energy, that kind of thing. Just a different package with this. I figured that this would be a little bit better because oftentimes we're looking for ways to play boss on our opponent's setup Pokemon, and we also want to draw cards at the same time. And so I like the Lieutenant Surge, the Tag Call for the Cynthia and Caitlin, so we can go Surge, Cynthia and Caitlin, pick up that boss's orders from the discard pile, and play the second supporter and bring up something on their bench. We have a few other supporters here just for general purpose. So the Professor's Research, draw some cards, the Marnie to draw some cards, but also really disrupt the opponent. So this is the list, you guys. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about this. And I'm really excited to bring it to you. I mean, there's a lot of, ways that people have played stalls in the past, but I haven't really seen a good stall list for this upcoming format. Now, really hard matchups for the deck are going to be ADP because they're taking prizes doubly as fast, and it doesn't leave you a lot of room to set up. And they often can go through your Altaria if they play like a Duraludon or an Aegislash, but you can still beat it. Other hard matchups for this deck are like Poison Eternatus, but generally speaking, I would say that there are some really solid matchups for this deck, and you can honestly win against anything. So with that, thank you guys so much once again for watching this deck profile. We're going to go into some games now. If you want to get more plugged into the community, there are a bunch of social links down below. We got a Discord that we chat in very regularly about life and decks and whatever you want. I throw a lot of good cooking picks in there. My wife and I love to cook. And we got the Twitter at RealJohnWalter. We have the TikTok down below. It's all there, guys. Go get connected with me on other social media platforms. With that, let's check out this Zero Energy stall in action. So we won the flip. Let's go second. That's always gonna be our hardest matchup. That's always gonna be our hardest matchup. I don't think that there's a worse matchup to be had in this format with that deck. So I'm not gonna fret. I'm not gonna fret. And we were very, very close to winning it too. So we can put that down. I'm gonna go ahead and give that back to the deck. Let's get out of Alax. Go here with that research. I mean, probably our best card is what's our best card? I think we just call collect. Let's go call collect. There we go. Get us a couple items. Yo, we're in here. We're in here for sure, for sure. Who believes? Who believes? I need like some positive vibes in the chat. I need some like luck redeemed. I need some, just something in the chat for me to like keep going, just give me the love here. Cause I need it, man. I need it. All right, let's go here. Do that. Yeah. Oh, what's that? What's that? You wanted your items? Yeah. Thank you very much, sir, for your acquiescence. All right, so let's go. I'm gonna go scoop up this guy so that we could snack search for a. Okay, we didn't get the Scoop Up Net again, so I was gonna snack search for the Scoop Up Net so that we could go double muck again. Yo, thank you so much, guys, for the luck. I'm telling you, man, it's making a difference here. It is making a difference. So there's that muck. Yeah. We'll snackety searchity. Go ahead and get ourselves. Let's. What do I want though? Do we want that Crushing Hammer? Or do we want that Scoop Up Net? What's going to be better for us in the long run? It's probably the Crushing Hammer, right? We've already milled so much of their stuff. I mean, honestly, it's probably the research, right? We need to get into some more juice. But let's go for the memes. Let's go the Scoop Up Net, dude. Let's go the Scoop Up Net. Let's try to really get out ahead of this. And naturally, they're gonna play that ADP, and they probably have an energy. Let's see, switch energy, energy switch, GX attack. Okay. Well, this is fine. No need to worry, chat. No need to worry. Yeah, okay. We're not hitting as much. So it might be time. Might be time to move on from the strat that we have. Let's put the research on top and just like give us the options. They're already down 3 switch, dude. Like, come on. They're already down 3 switch. So we'll still hold the hand, I think, because the boss's orders is pretty good for it. They look at this. 3 energy switch, that is big too. All 4 metal saucer, my guy. You're done, bud. I needed that luck, guys. I needed that luck. So at this point, is it a better play to boss up the ADP? Ah, okay, they get the water. All right, not at this point. Not at this point. Not at this point. Ah, that's pretty bad too. All right. So let's go research. I'm cool with that. I think we go research here. Right? Because we want to get into a hammer. We really want to get into a hammer. We don't. That's okay. Go here. Okay, only one. All right. Chill out, bruh. Play your game. All right, we'll snack search. Heads, yup. Give me a hammer, please. We want to try to prevent the alter creation, as you do, right? But again, they're down 3 energy switch. They're down 3 switch. So they have to like have a 4th energy switch. They have to find it this turn. Yo, Dylan the Kid, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Welcome on in. Thank you so much, dude. If we have subs in the chat, which I know we do, let's get some poggies, some saxies for Dylan. Thank you so much, Dylan, for that sub. Appreciate you, dude. All right, so there's the research. Maybe they're going to go for their last switch. That would be a pretty big development in this game, honestly, if they could get that switch. For us, I think we probably go Marnie here. We could Cynthia and Caitlin and guarantee ourselves a boss. Right? For the next turn. Because then we would just... How do they retreat this? They got to like manually do it, right? So I think we go for that. Well, Cynthia and Caitlin. Because the worst thing that can happen with this deck is that you get down to like a low hand size and then you lose out on opportunities to mess with your opponent. Let's go here. Let's put that back in. Let's get ourselves... we could get... Oh, okay, so we could go Absol. So we could go Absol here. And then they would be forced to play Switch. All right. Let's do that. Let's go Snack Search. So they can't just like manually retreat off the Dedenne. I think that's what we want to do. I was thinking about maybe putting a Lillie's Pokédoll down, but going for that second Absol means they can't just attach and retreat. And they're out of saucers. Let me just like be completely clear. They are out of saucers at this point. Yeah, so they have to manually attach to the Dedenne. I think that's just about gonna do it, man. I think that's just about gonna do it. You can see how this deck really punishes the awkward starts from opponent's decks. I mean, I think there's still some room to grow on our side because we also have awkward starts. One thing that maybe could be increased is like Cynthia Caitlin, because if we could chain supporters, that seems really good. Maybe we try to go like a Cynthia Caitlin route with like Surge and stuff, right? I could see that being good. Yeah, so let's go Cynthia Caitlin. The dolls actually kind of suck, I feel like. The dolls are not, they're not the juice. They don't hit, I don't think. All right, give me a hammer. We get a mine, we can replace that. We go snackety searchity. We do get a heads. Give me a crush. Give me a crushing hammer. Wheezing Fan says, may I see the list? Hop on over to Twitter, dude. I posted it up there. Wait, social? It's been a while since I've used this command. There you go. Twitter, @RealJohnWalter. Last switch. No Marnie, please. No Marnie, please. Okay, Alter Creation, we're fine. We're chilling. We're completely 100% chilling. We go Crushing Hammer. We really want those crushings, man. We'll boss up this guy. That's their last switch, by the way. That is their last switch. So they have to like manually retreat with energy at this point. We'll go Snack Search. And we just need one boss's orders to win the game. All right, we have a Moisture Redemption. Let's go. Let's go. Give it to me, deck. Give it to me, deck. Ah, they could still win, though, dude. They could still win. Oh, no, and all our dolls go to the bottom. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Hey, we're not out of it yet. We're not out of it yet. We are not out of it yet. That hurts, though, for sure. Oh, okay. So we got to go. We're going to retreat into the Altaria, right? So we go Munchlax. We're down a Tool Scrapper. All right, so what we can do is we can go Phione. Whirlpool suck. Because we want to get this thing out of the active, whatever happens. If they bring this up, we go Crushing Hammer. If they bring this up, yep. All right. Crushing Hammer the active. And then at this point, I think we just research. We research. Okay, Galar Mine is cute. So we retreat into the Altaria. Oh, we need to retreat first. All right. Good looking. Good looking out, J-Dub. All right. So we retreat into that. Let's go Quick Ball the Swablu. Get ourselves like a Mew. Sure, we'll just take, again, just thinning the deck a little bit. Take the Mew. Take the Phione. Okay. So we're kind of just looking for dolls. Like they're out of, they have two bosses left, but what else, you know? And then I will not play the mine at this point. Let's go Snack Search. Need him to hit, man. Need him to hit down the stretch. We've had some good luck here, but we need these Munchlaxes to hit. I was thinking about Will too, man. Like, what about Will in this deck? What if we just played some Will? They're going with the Aegislash. Yeah, because they have no way to get around this Altaria. What, are they going to manually attach the Aegislash? No. Okay, the world is our oyster at this point. I don't think we need to do anything. Right? We just need Crushing Hammers. We just need Crushing Hammers at this point. As they are going in with that. What we can also do is we can gust up the Dedenne. and play the stadium down. I don't know how many stadiums they play. They have the one chaotic swell, so this obviously costs 3 to retreat. So I don't know what their game plan is. They're going to Intrepid Sword. Maybe they have 2 Mallow and Lana that we just haven't seen yet. Yeah, we could go Mine to Dene, but the problem with that is, like, I'd like to get into some dolls before we do that. But maybe it doesn't matter. So we go, because they're out of switch, they have their air balloon, so it would cost them 2 to retreat. I mean, they could have it. Like, at this point, the Mine on the active or the Mine on the Dedenne doesn't matter, I don't think, right? So, because they have to manually retreat the active anyway. All right, so we'll snack search. Take a crush. Sure. Okay, so we'll save the bosses. I don't know. Maybe they have a Mallow and Lana, and then we have a Gust on Dedenne or something. Tough matches, man. Tough matches. So at this point, I get the Crushing Hammer. I want to crush off, send this Metal Energy right to jail. Oh, geez. How many metals do they play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's all 8, I believe. They might play 9. Did I see one in the discard? Yeah, 9. Do they play 10 energy? That seems absurd, right? That seems absurd to play 10 energy. You see a Marnie. Okay, that's fine because we get into our hopefully like a doll and another energy, a Crushing Hammer. We don't find it. So what we can do now, we could even switch into the dolls at this point. Yup. All right, so we crush that off. I think that's going to do it. We can get into the doll. Do we want to play the doll? We'll just snack search at this point. Okay. And then we'll get a Cynthia and Caitlin. Yeah. Draw me some cards. The long con. So 6 cards left in their deck. Do they have a 10th energy? Again, they're all out of Metal Saucer. They've spread their resources. That's what the Altaria does. It forces them to spread their resources, right? Because they had ADP, Zacian, and an energy on the Dedenne, and then they had to build up an Aegislash, and we took off that last energy, and that is going to be the dub for our stall deck. And let's go ahead and draw that winner right now. Guess who it is? This is Karma. Thank you for the deck, Dan. Dan, the winner of the giveaway. Let's go, dude. You'll love to see it. Yeah. Everyone, hashtag rigged in the chat for sure. You got 20 codes, my dude. You got 20 codes. We'll do another code winner in the next part of the stream. Oh, you know it, Hawk. Yeah, I was only running a rigged raffle. That's right. Yeah. All right, we need them to bench a Centiscorch. Really need that to bench a Centiscorch. They're going to scoop up that Jirachi. Put that to the bench. Okay. And we see a Welder. Very nice. So we want to try to force them to burn all their Scoop Up Nets. It's really nice that they already burned 1. That'll help us later. Feels correct to bench that Swablu, right? Presumably this is a Centiscorch deck. I'll go here. Get me some. Go Munchlax first. We could get 2 out, right? Yeah, we'll just discard the switch. That's fine. So let's go Grimer. Could go 2 Grimer. I kind of want to at least have 1 Munchlax to have a 50-50 if we don't draw anything off of this Marnie. So let's go there. Okay, we did end up drawing it, but we also get out the other Grimer. So I think all is fair in Love and War here. I think that's a really strong setup for us on this turn. We'll do that. We can Snack Search. I think the Crushing Hammer makes the most sense to me because we have the Marnie, right? So I think that's good. So we'll try to Crushing Hammer away their energy. Maybe they don't get a welder or something, or maybe they just have to manually attach. That's fine. Okay. So we haven't played a welder-based deck yet, but it seems to me that if it is in fact Centiskorch, it could be Blacephalon, I guess. I don't think you play a Volcanion in Blacephalon, but I'd presume it's Centiskorch. And if it is indeed Centiskorch, then and this is great. Oh, okay, great. They dropped the Centiskorch. Maybe we'll see that Crobat come down. That would be best case scenario. So we see that switch into the Volcanion setup. So target has been acquired here on that Crobat. Do they have 2 energy? They do. They're taking the knockout on the Swablu, but I don't mind that. That's fine. That is fine. Particularly if we can get a couple of heads here. That would be awesome. Tails. Tails. All right. Okay. So we'll go here. We'd like to get Phione. I think Phione is our optimal target. And we get a Muck. Let's go retreat into the doll. And do we want to Muck early or do we want to Muck late? My question. I think we actually want to hold on to the Muck right now. They probably don't play Marnie. And then we'll Snack Search. Yeah. Give me that boss? No. Give me Crushing Hammer? Sure. Hey, Dylan, thank you so much for chilling with us today and for the 2 gifted subs. I appreciate it. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Hope you have a great one. If you're traveling, hope you stay safe. If you're at home this year, hope it's just as special. All right, so we see a Pokémon from the opponent. Yeah, and they're grabbing a Dedenne. Okay, so we just need to set up here. We just need to get some stuff, and we're fine. They're gonna pick up an energy back to hand. We maybe could have gotten the Pokémon as opposed to the Crushing Hammer. There's a Wonder Lab going straight to jail. A switch, 2 down now. Scoop Up Net down. This is all boding very well if we can just find ourselves. Okay, they're going to target down the Swablus. Okay, so I don't think that they actually really know how the deck functions, and that's cool. That's great. That's what we want to see. So at this point, we do have to go Muck. 1, 2, 3. Yo. Yeah. Crushing Hammer. And we'll research. So we're setting up for the Gust stadium play or Gust Absol play. So we do have that. Go Phione. Sure. And they'll probably bring up Jirachi. Oh, they bring up the other Volcanion. Fine. And we'll snack search. So then we want Gust, which I know we already have, but we want to like keep our Gusts in hand as much as we possibly can. So we'll go Gust and put it on top. They don't know that we have 2 more Gust, but this is like in case they do have like a reset stamp or something that they play on this next turn, that we can go ahead and put everything back into the deck. So this is a matchup where Appleton does seem better, Dan. We were talking about that. Like, what would you rather play, Appleton or like a Gust-based deck? I think this is certainly one where the Gust is a little worse. I would also like to experiment with a deck that played Cynthia and Caitlin and like a tag call engine. I think that would be pretty cool. So we go here. No, we want to retreat into the muck. And then we go here. And then we go here. We could even get out a... We could even get out an Absol and force them to have 2 or a switch. So I will do that. Let's go there on the boss. Let's get ourselves an Absol down. And we'll pass. Let's go ahead and snack search. Heads. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. Perhaps just the continual boss's orders. Let's get another one back. Let's get another one back. So they're forced to have switch on this turn. Or Stadium and Welder. So they could absolutely have Stadium Welder for 2 energy. That seems highly unlikely. I think a switch is more likely, but these lists are not, they're not necessarily playing for, or they could have Birdkeeper. I mean, you know what? You do you, man. They could have the Birdkeeper. All right. Oh, we'll go boss onto the Dedenne. And we'll smack search. We do get a heads. So, take another boss. Why the heck not, dude? Why the heck not? We should have maybe gotten a doll out. I do regret, I think, getting the boss out there. They're going to attach to the bench. That signifies to me that they had to pass. I can't believe they play Birdkeeper. They have the switch. Okay. Well. We do what we can with what we got. So we'll go Gust again. Snack search. Tails, that's fine. We've hit more than our fair share, I would say, of snack searches. So they're gonna quick ball. Overbenching is good too. That's really good. They need Welder, 2 energy. Stadium. They need switch. I mean, if they have their 4th switch, they do play 4. That'd be insane. We do see Welder for 1. Do they have another to attach in a Stadium? There's that. Stadium? No Stadium. All right. So now we could gust up the other one. Force them to have it again. And then like at this point, do we try to go for, that's like our last gust, right? That's all 4 in the, yeah, that's all 4. All right, so now we gotta, yo, they scoop. Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah. We've done it, chat. Our stall deck, taking out that set to Scorch deck. Easy dubs.